Hello all, beautiful sunny day out. Don't have time to go out today. So we'll do a quick video update here in the studio of Pink Barrio. We have a new major problem with the planet's atmosphere. Let's go over to the board and find out what's happening. Yes, with methane. So there has been a very sharp rise in methane in the last 4 years. There's been a new paper put out by a professor of Royal Holloway University of London. What we are now witnessing, he says, is extremely worrying. Methane is produced by cattle, coal, fires, natural gas plants, fracking, oil exploration, and decaying vegetation, plus many other problems with methane coming up through the ground, down both in the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere, where huge swaths of vegetation are now thawing out. The permafrost is beginning to thaw out. Methane is pouring out in the atmosphere at an all-time high, and he is worried that the Earth's atmosphere is losing its ability to break down methane into water and CO2. No, you just can't make this stuff up. Of course, this has probably been known for many years, that the methane is rising much faster than thought, and have tried to suppress it. I suspect the dairy industry, the meat industry, definitely the fracking industry, and the oil explorations are all big contributors to methane, and probably won't admit to even a single drop of harmful methane comes from what they're doing. Now, of course, we don't need to use all that gasoline and oil if we don't use as much plastic and drive as much. Make sure you have a small vehicle, pre-used. That way it actually will help your footprint if you use a pre-owned vehicle versus a new one. Getting an electric vehicle or an electric hybrid probably uses more rare earths and processing than just a regular vehicle. So don't be tricked into electric vehicles just quite yet. They're very costly on the planet in the manufacturing of them. Another way is what you eat. What goes in this thing right here, the mouth. What comes in and out is so important. You don't have to eat another animal to survive. I haven't eaten dead animal in, 40, 50 years now. I'm just as healthy as ever. Still have my bad back, which I got from the military. But everything else seems to be running just fine. So I really would recommend turning into a vegetarian or a semi-vegetarian pretty quickly. We don't have much time. We have to keep the CO2 levels down below 2C, and they're rising quickly, both by what you consume, what you eat, and what happens with the methane when it breaks down and turns into CO2 and water vapor. So I appreciate all the comments in the last videos. On the last video, they were quite good and very interesting points. Doesn't look like the left has any idea of who they're going to vote for yet. That's good, because we're still waiting for somebody on the true left. Good suggestions on some of them, but they're still wrapped up in that D party, Democratic Party, which means corruption. Sooner or later, every single person that has gone through the Democrats or Republicans gets corrupted. Just look at who's backing the Orange Man and who isn't. Tells you everything right there. So, I appreciate all the comments on this video, and the ups and the downs, and definitely the new subscribers, since YouTube says that's necessary for us to be able to live stream in the future, hopefully sooner than later. Until next time.